Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Grant, and today we're talking about fitting in. In 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 12 through 13, this is what it says. Dear friends, don't be surprised at the fiery trials that you're going through, as if something strange were happening to you. Instead, be very glad, for these trials make you partners with Christ in suffering, so that you will have a wonderful joy of seeing his glory when it is revealed to all the world. If you are insulted because you bear the name of Christ, you will be blessed, for the glorious Spirit of God rests upon you. I want to share two quick stories with you real quick. The first one is really specific to me, or maybe some of you who grew up in a small town where everyone kind of knew who you were based on your last name. In my hometown, my grandfather and my father and other people in my family had owned different businesses, and so from generation to generation in this small community in the middle of nowhere, people with my last name, my family, we just kind of all had some kind of a reputation because everyone, whether they had been them personally or a family member, had done business with us. And so growing up in an environment where everyone knows who you are, everyone makes assumptions about who you are, can be really difficult, especially when maybe the people before you who are older than you maybe didn't leave the best first impression in the world. And I just remember thinking that everywhere I went, it was like I had my name on my back, and I would have to reintroduce myself through my actions and through time. And as you know, a first impression can be really hard to shake. The other thing that I want to share with you is, has there ever been a moment when you were doing sports where as you're getting off the bus, coach says to you, remember what name is on your shirt, both on the front and on the back? Whether that be you're representing your school, you're representing your team, and you're representing your family, how you carry yourself and how you interact with the world around you, it really matters because you end up leaving an impression on other people. This moment in Scripture is being written to a bunch of people who are dispersed. A whole bunch of people who are trying to figure out this whole Christianity thing and following Jesus thing for the very first time. And as they're beginning to love people well, and they're beginning to become generous, and they're becoming the church as we know it to be in that time and in that context, they're experiencing persecution. People are losing their occupation, people are losing their lives, people are losing their families, and people are displaced. And this word is meant to be an encouragement that, in fact, you know by the tension in the world around you that you're actually on the right track. That, in fact, it is because of the tension, because of the persecution, because of the conflict that people are kind of putting your way, that you're actually representing the name of Christ on your back really, really well. So when it comes to fitting in, the goal isn't that you would get through, get in, and get out and nobody notice who you are. No, the goal is that you would actually stand out. That when everybody else looks around, they see you and I, and they see that we are different. You see, the goal for Christians is that we would never fit in. The goal is that we live as though we've been set apart. Because to live is Christ, but to die is gain. That we would give everything that we have. That fitting in is of our least concern. Thank you for watching the Daily Devo.